I'm going to be showing you the very first mod that I'll be doing to my BMW M3 G81. Come check it out. The first mod that I do to any of my cars is to lower it. Two reasons. The first reason is that it changes the aesthetics of the car and it changes the characteristics of the handling in a good way. What we have here are H&R lowering springs. These are not your standard set and forget static springs. These ones actually have adjustability to it. So we can adjust the fronts anywhere between 25 to 35 mils and the rears anywhere between 0 and 15 mils. I'm not all about practicality sometimes, so I'm going to send this one all the way down to as low as I can. Check out this horrible gap. It is so big, I can fit my fist through it. I mean, fist isn't that big, but still, it's a pretty big gap. First things first, let's get it on the hoist. Let's go. Let's see what's in this box. These are the rear springs. These are the adjustable collars. They bounce too. Front springs. And we've got the should have got scissors. Adjustable collars. The front springs.
For the springs installation and setup, I've asked Julia to give me a hand. Now that the factory springs are out, it's time for the H&R springs to take their place. In goes the rear left spring, and once that's in, the bolt for the control arm is aligned and pushed through, ready for tightening. The nut and bolt is now tight, so that means the first corner is done. Moving on to the front, Julian is now unplugging all the electronics and breaking the bolts in preparation to remove the front shock and spring. The sway bar link is unbolted, and it's time to separate the strut from the steering knuckle. Moving on, it's time to remove the bolts from the shock mounts. Out comes the front right strut, ready for spring removal.
I'm setting the spring adjuster to the lower setting, just so we can lower the spring height, which in turn lowers the entire car, or the front of the car in this case.
The adjustable spring seat, bum stop, spring and top hat are reassembled, ready for it to go back into the M3. Once the strut is lined up, it's all bolted back on.
All right, so the new springs are in. The collars have been wound all the way down to the very bottom. This is going to give us maximum drop. The beauty of this system as well is that we get to retain the factory dampering system. So no errors and no delete kits, making it a hassle-free installation. Now at the back, we have shiny new red springs as well. The collars have been wound all the way to the top, giving us maximum drop at the rears. Now the next step is for us to put the wheels back onto the car, lower the hoist, and we'll see the results. One finger gap, not a whole fist anymore. This is what a sports wagon should look like. It looks amazing. Now I have so much planned for this M3. Subscribe to keep up to date. Drop a comment below with what you think I should be doing next.